What's up, guys? It is episode 22 of the BooCrew podcast. Pete and Chris here. It is Monday. It's hot outside. We have the air going. Chris cracked the window over there, but yes, it's super hot.
I'm close
We're having a good Monday. Looking forward to a good week. Hadn't quite got everything set up with the sponsor. Actually, a little bit of this is my fault. Had some things over the weekend going on, but I'm going to show you. I'm just going to give them a special shout. So, our sponsor, they're going to be doing 10 episodes, and more than likely, it's going to be a lot more than that. And it's League Joe. It's actually who we play. The BooCrew team plays softball in, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them real quick. Here, let me pull up my stuff.
It's very prepared today.
It's Monday, right? It's Monday.
It is Monday.
I got a lot of emails too. So, I want to tell you, I want to do that. I want to get this out of the way first. So
Well, while he's looking at that, we'll go ahead and let everybody know. I'm sure that if you're looking at this, you see this massive thing on my eyeball, y'all. I got a nice...
They probably wouldn't even notice, Chris.
Well, I want to make sure I point it out just in case. Because they're like, what's wrong with his eye? It's a sty, everybody, and it sucks.
I've been telling them you need to put a hot rag on it.
I've been putting a hot rag on it for the past couple days. It's still there. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to the beach on like Friday, and I'm hoping it's gone before then.
I had somebody want me to do a meme coin, and man, they sold me. He had me like, I was like,
Well,
and I talked to Tyler, but I think I told you what I told that dude.
Well, yeah, I was here.
The other day. But I was like, dude, she's just spitting on dicks again.
So I mean, what's up with the meme coin though?
No, Tyler, I talked to my son, and he was like, man, are you crazy? He's like, do you want to get canceled?
Oh my God.
I was like, no.
That's so funny, dude.
Here we go. All right, so let's open this. The press kit. Oh,
man, if you had a Samsung phone, you would have already had that pulled up by now.
Not necessarily.
What up, Greggles?
Yeah, we're going to do a phone podcast about phones and just how they've impacted everything that we do now. It's so crazy. But but our sponsor, it's called League Joe. There's over 10,000 players nationwide. I can't remember how many cities we're in so far. But some of it, like the Monday night BooCrew, like what we play in tonight, they do that. They do draft leagues also, but it's like for if you don't have a team that you play with all the time, or you just want to get together and play with somebody, with a team, and they try to even out the teams by everybody's ability. It's not overly competitive. There are some really good players out there, some good teams, like our BooCrew team's good. Yep. There's some good teams we play against, but
you had to give a shout out to your team, huh?
Yeah, we're good. But there's one team that I think we're going to beat when it comes to the championship. But they've got us twice so far. So, but it's been good games both times. I think we play them tonight actually.
All right.
But we have two games tonight. But they do other stuff just besides softball. They've done some soccer, and that's one of the things that I've encouraged them to do is reach out to other sports. Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the country.
I love pickleball, man.
But it's League Joe.
They should start a disc golf.
I've mentioned that.
That's huge, man.
Cornhole.
All us hippies like disc golf.
It's kind of like adult sports, fantasy sport for like you're just in your own fantasy league and you get to play.
That's right.
You draft yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you can go in with you can do a buddy system where two of you go in together, so you can be on the same team.
That's cool.
They do a draft. And I know people try to manipulate it, but they do a pretty good job of keeping that from happening to keep the teams even.
Yeah, put good players on all teams.
With
the top players on each team. That's good.
Yeah, but it's leaguejoe.com.
Right.
It's very chill atmosphere. Sometimes if you got a couple good teams, it might get a little intense, but like compared to travel teams, weekend tournament, it's like it's only like 10% of the intensity.
Oh yeah, well, you know, everybody wants to win. So
little bit of junk talking here and there, but not like
no fighting. You know.
Yeah, nobody's one of the teams or both teams are not trying to light somebody up or the pitcher up or something like that. It's not like that. It's really cool, laid back.
All right.
So basically, the mission of League Joe is to make adult rec sports more accessible, social, and inclusive. We break away from rec league politics by using transparent drafts, rotating captains, and open formats. So it's all their leagues are draft leagues.
Yeah.
You can't just bring a team and play in it. You have to.
Yeah, you can go ahead and bring your team, but everybody's going to get separated.
Good, yes, more likely, yes. Yeah, so it's really cool. But they're going to be doing those stuff. I mean, there's volleyball they could do, but they're growing really, really fast. I'm super excited to be a part of them.
Man, I will spike a volleyball right down on you.
No, you are, Chris. Do you know what's on the side of my house over there?
I saw it. There's a volleyball net over there. When's the last time you've been out there and played?
Would you play me at basketball?
No.
Then I know better. Then you probably don't want to play me at volleyball.
I know better to play at basketball.
I know who your volleyball partner has been for many years. I am not. That is not me.
All I'm saying,
I would
spike straight down to the face. Boom.
I would do you like Fokker did that girl in Wedding. What was it? Meet the Parents.
Yeah, Meet the Parents. Yeah.
Except way more athletic than Fokker did it. I promise. I would like.
That's why I'm not playing basketball with you because it would be like that.
If we play volleyball, it'll be like when Drago fought Apollo Creed. At some point, I'll be like, rah, and I'm just like, boom, they're gonna show the ball. And then another one. And then at the end, I'm gonna be standing over on the other side looking, and it's gonna be like 15 minutes. And I'm like, if he dies.
Oh man.
So, but look, I showed you guys this, but this is the logo thing we made. League Joe and the PeteMossShow. I want to have them change it to BooCrew. I got to talk to her about that. Where the legend, where the league gets loud. I thought it was legend. It's talking about me, but got a cool picture. We're gonna. And it's got the Monkey Boo logo up there. I don't have my Boo shirt on. I'm usually wearing it on Mondays. I'll have it on there in a little while for our game tonight. But yeah, that's who our sponsors are going to be. Super excited about that, for sure.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Heck yeah. So, you know, whenever comes time, everybody go and get your sign up on.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I'll do with the sponsorship, I'm actually going to do a whole podcast. The girl that's runs everything nationally. In October, she's going to be on it. She's going to be in town. She's going to be on an episode with us. So it'll be really cool to have her, you know, here to talk. You know, this is probably going to turn into a partnership more than just 10 episodes. I'm super, super excited about
Heck yeah.
And I didn't have to do it with DraftKings or FanDuel.
No,
so
not yet.
Super, super happy about that.
DraftKings, FanDuel.
Right, so today we're going to do a fun little something. Kind of like what we do, but we're not necessarily doing a top 10. We might say, hey, this would be my number one, but we're going to talk about our favorite athletes and female athletes also.
Heck yeah.
Right now, you're not allowed to like Sophie that plays with Caitlin Clark on the Indiana Fever. You wouldn't even know who Sophie is if it wasn't for me. Get off my girl.
You are right.
Sophie is my young girl crush. I would never. She's younger than she's actually the same age as my daughter, but no, I wouldn't. But if I was younger, absolutely.
Oh, she's a beautiful young lady. I'm 10 years younger than you, so Sophie.
No, man, stop,
girl.
Chris, stop. She's never going to see this anyway, so stop.
Well,
stop it. Stop it.
You don't know that. I might. Who is it? The Fever? Isn't that who they play for?
No, I don't know. No, she plays for a different team. Figure it out.
All right. Well, anyways.
But yeah, we're going to do favorite athletes.
She's up there
of all time and why.
And starting off with a favorite athlete, you can't go wrong with Simone Biles, man. The Olympic gymnast.
Yeah. You know, like some of the stuff she's had to say. Some of the stuff she's had to say, I'm not like. But athletically,
athletically.
If you keep it on the mat or the bars or whatever, she's probably the best gymnast ever in history.
Ever, yeah,
like
100%.
I can't dispute that.
And I'm not gonna talk about other people's, what they might think and what they might say, because people are crazy. We've talked about that.
Well,
and I'm just meaning for
not to get. I'll say this one specific thing. And I might be wrong, but I think that she was quoted as saying that if a man wanted to play in a women's sport, it should be okay. But you know what? You know what she never had to compete against? No dude.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she said something. But gymnast, she's probably the best ever.
Yeah.
Did you see Mary Lou Retton? Did she get a DUI or something?
Oh no, she
was
didn't.
all up in the news. Oh, dude, she looks bad. America's sweetheart. Yes, yeah, she's like.
Because that was the girl. She was the other gymnast, like from what was it?
Man, it was like probably the '80s.
The '80s, maybe.
She's old and stuff now, and
wow.
Like, I mean, she might even been on oxygen or something.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, she just got her. It's like a week or two ago. She got arrested.
Man,
I'm pretty sure.
It sucks.
It was all. Yeah, I was like, dang, man.
Yeah. Well, she's not going to be in my. She's not going to be in my
like
top.
A year or two ago, she might have had to do a GoFundMe or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, you never know. Life can happen. I hope something might happen to me. I might have to do a GoFundMe.
I mean, hey, look, it's happened.
Life happens.
Yeah, life does happen.
Yeah.
But Simone, she would be the first one that I would name.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
Serena Williams on the women.
Serena.
Man,
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely one of the greatest tennis players, if not the greatest women's tennis player.
Power. And you know what? Even Serena tells you, like, I can't beat a man that's in the top 200. She would tell you that. As good as she was,
dude, I don't believe that shit one bit.
Serena said it herself.
I don't care if she said it. Who was that? What was her name?
Man, you talking about Billie Jean King?
The Billie Jean King,
and she played some dude that was way. I don't know what the deal was with that, but
it's just to just show that she could keep up with somebody that says that a woman couldn't keep up with him.
But they asked Serena about would she do a match, and she was like, I couldn't be the top 100 guy.
Well, dude, she hits harder. Like, her serve and stuff is just as hard as a man's serve. Like, the ball's going the same velocity.
That's what Serena said. But I still think she's best women's tennis player ever, hands down.
Guaranteed. I 100% agree with that, especially in her prime.
And that would make her an all-time athlete.
I mean, she's a beast of a woman.
Yeah,
a complete beast of a woman.
When it's all said and done. Caitlin Clark will go down as one of the greatest women athletes.
I think so.
Sure. She's like complete game changer, like Jordan.
Oh yeah.
What Jordan? If they'll let her, if they quit treating her like they do, they'll let Caitlin Clark and they'll ride that wave. If everybody would ride the Caitlin Clark wave, she could literally do with the WNBA what Jordan did with the NBA.
For sure.
And now he did have Magic and Bird before him to kind of get it cranked back up because the NBA was really hurting until Jordan and Bird and Magic come along.
Yeah.
And had a bad reputation with the players and stuff, how their lifestyles and stuff they did. And they made it popular again. And then Jordan come along. But there's girls in the WNBA that's already done that, that are good, they're known, social media people. So that it's all there. Like, I hope it works out. But yeah, I think Caitlin Clark one day. But now, like, men favorite athletes of all time, and then I have I'll tell you, there's somebody, we'll get to it, that I have a ton of respect for, but I lost all respect for him. I'll explain it.
Right.
But probably my favorite athlete is Kobe of all time.
Ooh.
Even over Jordan a little bit.
All
just a touch, just really more based on his work ethic.
Yeah. Let's see. Kobe came. When did he come to the league? Do you remember what year it was?
No, I should.
Was it in the 90s? Late 90s?
What year was Kobe drafted by the Charlotte Hornets?
Kobe Bryant was drafted
96.
by the Charlotte Hornets.
All right, 96. So that would have put you at about. You would have been in your young and mid 20s at that point.
Mid 20s. That's when this was born.
Yeah. So that was probably like really good years for you, because for me, a similar thing. My favorite comes from probably my early 20s is whenever I started really getting into it. So it makes sense. It's my absolute favorite that I think is the best athlete of all time is Peyton Manning. I've got a little plaque with his football cards on it and shit.
Athlete?
Man, look, an NFL player is an athlete.
How can you put him ahead of Brady?
Man, I hate you.
I mean, they played against this literally the same time.
Look, here's the thing. When it comes to that argument, which we could do a whole podcast on that argument, Brady had better teams. You know, Belichick was able to put together better teams, and you know, Peyton his offensive line it always seems to
suck. Are you talking about with Denver's loaded up team or the Colts loaded up team with Marvin Harrison and
great wide receivers, great running backs on both of those teams, and Peyton, but he never had a good enough line, I don't think, to make it big like Brady did, because Brady was untouchable, man. The refs, you know as well as I do, that Brady was untouchable. If you hit him, no matter what, you could barely touch him with your finger.
You was allowed to tee off on Peyton. That wasn't even nothing to worry about.
It wasn't as bad as Brady, though. Maybe at the end, Peyton was pretty bad about that, but through Brady's most of his career.
I'm pretty sure if you picked up Tom Brady's wallet and found it and was looking through it, be like, I wonder who this is. You could find a piece of paper in there. It'd be like a little slip. It'd be like, this verifies Tom Brady is owner of Peyton Manning on the football field.
You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're not talking about who the public thinks is the GOAT. We're talking about people that my favorite athletes of all time.
As far as like quarterbacks, even Brady will say Marino.
I know.
And, you know, I wanted, even though he's the winningest coach ever, and I grew up with him being the Dolphins coach, I wanted Don Shula fired when Dan Marino was there. Like, after like the second or third season with Marino, I was like, we need to get rid of him. Football passed this dude by. Because Marino was so good in the 2-minute offense where they would spread the field and go in the shotgun like they all play today. Marino was so ridiculous. His stats are above even Brady's in that situation.
Yeah.
Last 2 minutes of the half, last 2 minutes of the game. Marino was the man.
But they just couldn't win that Super Bowl.
Why don't y'all come out and run that offense? You could have. If you come out instead of waiting until 2 minutes to go in the half of the game, let's come out in the first quarter. Let's run that offense and let's drop 35 on them in the first quarter. And then but Don Shula was old school and he was like, oh God, now I need a running game. Like, man, piss on a running game. Let's throw it down their throat. They can't stop it. We had Mark Duper, Mark Clayton, Nat Moore. Man, we had a plethora of receivers. Like that team was stacked on offense.
Yeah, and
they stand over there with Don Shula holding a damn leash.
Yeah, but now would you say
the Cowboys wouldn't have happened in the 90s?
What
the 49ers probably wouldn't have happened in the 90s?
Brady better than Marino?
Throwing the ball, no.
Is Brady better at quarterback than Marino?
Yeah.
Damn it.
He got more. He put himself in more opportunities.
God.
You know, but
yeah, that's a tough conversation.
I mean, I hate it. Yeah,
I hate it too, man. Dude, my dad.
I ain't gonna lie. I despise Tom Brady, but I wish that career, the whole Brady thing, would have happened in Miami.
It could have.
That would have been glorious. Like it was 6 Super Bowls. It was then one with Tampa, but the Patriots, stupid Patriots, the Patriots fans. Boston. Like, we don't like y'all. Some people from Boston, like, we like y'all, but nobody really likes people from Boston. Nobody likes Patriot fans. Yeah. Like, it was so much fun back in the day when the Patriots just sucked every year. They had them ugly helmets with the dude on it.
That's right. That's right. I'll bet down with the ball.
Yeah. Like, those were the fun days of football. The Patriots was no good. Steve Grogan and people like that was their quarterback.
Dude, my dad was such a Tom Brady fan that I've said this for years, too. Tom Brady could have been sitting on the bench with an injury, and my dad would have been like, damn, Bo, did you see how good Brady played today? I mean, my dad loved Tom Brady. He probably loved him more than he loved his kids, man.
Somebody that a lot of people are arguing, we may have to bring somebody on to debate it with me one day, and you could be like the moderator.
Oh, I'd love that.
That thinks LeBron's better than Jordan or Kobe.
I know there's people out there that think LeBron's better.
You can go look on YouTube, guys. Type in LeBron flop compilation. Like like that. You know how soccer players will fall down and be all dramatic.
Oh yeah,
Man,
hands go up.
Man, there was this one night, dude. LeBron, something happened and he went down around the foul line. And if you go back and look at it, he don't even get touched or anything. But he goes down. He's like, oh, for real. Like this is not a lie. You can I could probably find a link and pull it up.
Yeah.
But he goes down, and like over on the side, there's like a skirmish between the players, some pushing and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And you can see LeBron. He's down like like he's hurt. And he does like this, and he gets up. And he runs over to where the stuff's going on and gets right back on the ground and does like did the same thing he was doing. Like, do you realize there's 24,000 people in this building watching you and there's cameras, man? We see what you're doing.
Did he say Michael Jordan would never get close? Michael Jordan will never come close. Who wears whose number? So you're saying that Jordan's better. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we agree that.
But, you know, the teams he's played with, I mean, I know he had Rodman and he always had Pippen. He had Rodman the second time around, but man, Jordan was way better than LeBron. If they played one-on-one, even though LeBron's a little bigger, Jordan would torch him. There was a time in the All-Star game back when they would play in the fourth quarter. The rest of the game, it's like a Globetrotters game. They're throwing highlight reel dunks.
Okay.
But there's a game where Kobe D'd up on LeBron, and they were playing in the fourth quarter. LeBron didn't score narrow points. Kobe took it from him like 4 times.
Damn.
Kobe lit him up. Every time LeBron come around Kobe makes sure he put it in the basket.
Yeah.
For that whole fourth quarter is in the Eastern West when they did it like the way it used to be. Like, that was when, with all the best talent on the court, and Kobe out there just giving LeBron the business. He shut him down.
I love when they say that
like,
on the sports shows.
If you play one-on-one, if they play one-on-one, like from what I've seen on that, like LeBron don't want none of that.
Yeah.
And man, you know, LeBron cannot even get hit and will fall down and stuff. Man, when Kobe tore his ACL, he ripped it he went out and because in Kobe's mind, I'm coming back into this game. Well, if you get hurt and you can't shoot your free throws, you're done for the game.
Yeah.
Kobe come out there and netted nothing but net 2 free throws with a torn ACL and that he was going to be out for what was supposed to be over a year, but he went to Germany to some specialist and was back faster than he was supposed to be.
Huh.
And you know, I just his work ethic and everything about him, what he stood for. That was tragic when we lost Kobe. But
oh man, I remember that day, plain as day. Greg was just saying it was a different game back then. It has become a game of fouls.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can't touch anybody. Like, can you imagine like not being able to like and you know somebody? I think Bird's better than LeBron. Is he physically as gifted as LeBron? No. But in certain ways, yes, because Larry Bird's got eyes in the back of his head. If you don't believe me, go look at some of his highlights. How the hell did he see that?
So, do you think in the basketball world is LeBron number 2?
No.
No. Is he in your top 5? Your top 5?
Man, I guess I have to put him in the top 5 but because he's played at the level he has for as long as he has.
Yeah, would he be your number 3 then? Would it be Kobe, Jordan, LeBron for the ones that you think are the best, not the ones that you necessarily like, but the ones that you think are best? You think LeBron makes it before Bird does?
Man, I have a hard time putting LeBron over Bird, and it's not because I grew up watching Bird. You know, Bird only played like 10 years. Yeah, his back was messed up.
But so, for his generation, though, I mean,
LeBron's MVP season and Bird in his prime, Bird had better numbers across the board.
And that was
that's back when that's back when they didn't score much.
Yeah, that's old.
It was different. The whole completely different ball game.
Yeah.
I don't know if LeBron, even as big and physical as he is, if he could have played back then. Yeah. Because in today's soft NBA, he's the softest of the soft.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he flops all the time. He travels. My goodness, he gets away with some travels. But yeah, I'm not a LeBron fan.
Oh man, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. an athlete, I guess you can call him an athlete, that just passed away recently. Felix Baumgartner, the guy that did the space jump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he died in he passed away in
Killed that dude.
like some sort of God, was it a hang glider or something like that?
Really?
It was
He
something.
jumped
It
from
was something.
space and survived that, and then
Yes, I'm telling you.
like,
Hold on, let's see what
it's
got it
tragic.
here.
It's not tragic to die doing what you love, is what Bodie said though at Point Break. It is not tragic to die.
Yeah, it was one of those things with that you sit on that has the propeller on the back and you've got the parachute on the top.
That's a bad idea. That's like taking a lawnmower engine up in there, man. That's absolutely insane.
Pretty much, but I mean, it's crazy that
I had a
something
chance
like
to ride
that.
one of those things. That thing was up to like 500 feet. And you're like, oh, for I was like, no.
Dude, one of those. It's similar looking to one of those. Is what your boy Bear Grylls was flying one of those around Everest.
Man,
I know how you feel.
Maybe he was. Man, I could have been in a little in a building where they set up green screens all around.
But either way,
It is Bear Grylls.
Felix Baumgartner though, that's a that's a big time guy, man. Died from something that he probably shouldn't have. He shouldn't have been on it. I mean, like you said, he made it in a space jump, which he passed out. They never come out and just said that he passed out in that jump. But dude, you see him on the screen, and he is literally spinning like that, and he didn't answer for a good. I mean, I don't even remember how long it was. But when he came to, you could tell because he was like, "Oh, hello, hey."
Yeah, that's crazy. Like a lot of people don't think so, but man, if you look at the stats and the CompuBox stats, I think Floyd Mayweather is one of the best ever. I really like. I know a lot of people don't like him, but Floyd don't get hit.
He gets so damn low to the ground, man. And how he stands and stuff.
And he quit
man.
knocking people out a few years, later in the later part of his career, because he broke his hand like 4 or 5. He broke his hand during fights and would still win fights.
Yeah,
convincingly. I mean, you can go look like
you like him better than Pacquiao.
Oh yeah, he beat Pacquiao.
He did beat him, but Pacquiao that was the end of Pacquiao's career, man. He wasn't fighting.
I think Pacquiao's trying to call him out actually right now.
Again,
he wants to fight
man.
Floyd.
I like Pacquiao.
Floyd's been doing exhibitions and stuff. It's not like he ain't been doing nothing.
I don't want to see Pacquiao get beat again, man. I like that little guy.
He might. Man, I don't know if he's up there, but both up there. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I mean, I guess I'd like to see it. I don't want to see Floyd catch an L. Like, man, you 50-0, dude. Like,
I mean, I'd rather see him lose than Pacquiao lose because I'm a bigger fan of Pacquiao. But Mayweather he's definitely going to go down.
I was always such a huge fan of Mike Tyson. Mad respect until the Jake Paul.
Man, I'm glad I didn't pay for that shit.
Mike took a dive for Jake Paul.
I think so too.
Man, there was so many times he could have hit him with a counter right. And he didn't. He just did not let. He would not let that hand go.
But you could see him.
It was right there.
I mean, he would jerk like he wanted to hit him.
Yeah, like it was right there. It was wide open. It was wide open. He never let it go. Like we've seen the video of him hitting the mitts and all that. Like Tyson that's read all these books about all the historic gladiators and warriors and can quote them. And he can hit you off with some Genghis Khan knowledge and stuff like that. And
he threw that damn fight.
You're gonna go out like that. Like you could have got your money knocking that boy out, Mike.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson. When I was a kid, I would have been scared.
I would
have been scared of Tyson.
Man, I was 16 and was very ambitious, but he was like 3 or 4 years older than me, and I remember going.
Sure as hell wouldn't want to fight him.
That dude's scary.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He was heavyweight champ at like 19.
And always looking just mad and like a bulldog, man.
Think about it. I was 15, 16, and he was already heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Yeah. This dude just ain't a regular get in a fight. Like, this dude the heavyweight champ of the world boxing.
I'll tell you somebody else that I really like going to like a fighting kind of thing. Randy Couture was one of my favorite fighters for like UFC style fighting. Yeah. The Natural. He was the man. I hated it whenever he started getting, old at the end. It happens to all of them, but I remember him fighting Tito Ortiz or whatever his name was, and he was slapping him on the ass they were in like a fighting position down there, and he had Tito bent over, and he was spanking him.
Man, there's a GOAT I think the GOAT in cycling, Lance Armstrong.
Absolutely, man.
And what movie was it where he's like, they're talking about he did that man did more than one testicle than you'll ever achieve.
What movie was that? I can't remember.
But anyway, and he was clearly the best. He won the Tour de France on how many times.
Sorry,
my whole thing about Lance Armstrong, I know he went on Oprah and did his confession and said that he had used steroids and all that. But you know what pissed me off that he didn't do? He didn't throw everybody. He took it. He owned it. But if I'd have been him, I'd have done the right thing, and I'd have said, I did it. And so did everybody else that was in that damn race. They were all doing it. But he, so doing or not doing it, he's still going to win. I think he's arguably the greatest cyclist.
Said they call it a draw, but most think he won. It must be on a little bit of delay.
What kind of draw? Who was the draw?
Yeah, who was the draw, Greg?
Mayweather won that fight with Pacquiao.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mayweather
did win.
Yeah.
He outpointed him. The second half of the fight, he boxed. He gave Pacquiao a boxing clinic. He really did. But Pacquiao's a brawler, man. He wants to stand there like, man, that's bad. That's a bad idea with somebody like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. But Pacquiao versus Barrio. I don't know who that is.
I think he might have just had a fight recently.
Oh, Pacquiao?
But then he come out and said, "I'm fake Floyd."
So what do you think? You think Conor McGregor's one of the best?
No, man. Yeah. There's people. He's just a showman. Khabib, John Jones or Khabib is the best.
I'll give it to you. John Jones. If that boy could have stayed off the sea, then he probably would have. He probably would have gone down already as being the greatest fighter.
Man, I just straight up with no sneak attack where you get to square up. I don't know if there's actually a man on the planet that could beat John Jones in a fight. Yeah,
that guy. He can beat you many ways too.
There's a lot of really big giant like them dudes that do the world's strongest man and stuff like. Yeah, of course, if they get a hold of John Jones, could they hurt him? Yeah. If they get a hold of John Jones, are they going to probably let go of him real fast? Oh, yeah.
I mean, if they try to grab him, John Jones can kick so damn hard, he'd probably kick their fucking arm off. Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, he's an athlete, man.
He's savage, man. He is just,
I hate that he had the problems that he had.
Yeah.
With that kind of stuff. That's talking.
Well, but look, I mean, look how he's done, and it was still that good.
Yeah. I mean, imagine what he would have been like if he would have just been straight working out and doing shit.
I thought Khabib was either Khabib or him in UFC.
I didn't watch many of Khabib, but I know he was good.
And I know we don't have a lot of NASCAR people watching yet. I don't know. We got to figure out a way to attract some NASCAR people, some country people. Maybe play country music or something. But anyway,
you ever been to the 600?
No, I can't stay that long around that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, you've never been for the opening ceremony?
I've been to pole night before and stuff.
Man,
one time. Chris, I can't do the NASCAR. I'm not a NASCAR fan.
Dude, for one, NASCAR, dude.
You remind me just Ralphie May's friend every time he gets high. He likes to start telling you stuff. He always goes, dude.
Dude, the 600 though, for any NASCAR races, the 600 is the best.
Okay, you got some jets flying over and all that.
No, they have national anthem. They do like a whole military thing at the beginning, like different, it might be like all the branches of military. Like they come out and they have the helicopter come and they're jumping out of the helicopter.
Can I leave after that and go watch the race at the house on TV?
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I stay till they start the engines, but once they start driving around in a circle, I get bored after that.
600 miles. Well, they run them things in stages. I think that's the Jimmy Johnson rule. So I think Jimmy Johnson is the best NASCAR driver ever.
Ever?
Yes. Better than Earnhardt, Petty, all of them. Well, okay.
I hope there's a NASCAR person watching.
I can't remember what years it was, but for 7, it's not been that long ago. It's in the 2000s. Jimmy Johnson won the NASCAR championship 7 years in a row.
Does he have the most wins?
See what he won it. I think Earnhardt and Petty won it 7 times, but he won it 7 years in a row. Jeff Gordon put Jimmy Johnson on. They were on the same team. Well, like 4 years into it, Jeff Gordon was being a little bitch about it. Like, he tired. Jimmy Johnson been dominating for 4 years, bro. They switched crew chiefs and crews completely, and then Jimmy Johnson still won 3 more championships in a row.
See, Jimmy Johnson.
Like, he didn't even have to run the last race of the year. Sometimes, some of them years, he was so far ahead of everybody.
So
it wasn't that he was winning every week, but he was third, fourth, first. Like, he was always, like he dominated for 7 years.
Yeah, those 3 are the ones: Richard Petty, Earnhardt, and Jimmy Johnson. And Jimmy Johnson won. His reign of terror was 2006, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then he won 13 and 16.
See, I mean, that's like winning the Super Bowl, man. Because and he did it at a time when the cars were most competitive. You really couldn't have a clear cut. Like, of course, there's little things you can dial up. The Fords might run better than the Chevys on this track or whatever. But like it's hard to argue. Like, I love because we around here we have a lot of what used to be Dale Earnhardt fans, and tell them like, well, Jimmy Johnson was way better than Dale Earnhardt.
You better put up your fighting fists. People fight you over that shit around here.
I'm like, hold on, before you mess around and get yourself beat up over a NASCAR argument, let's look at some statistics.
Yeah. I mean,
it took Earnhardt like 20-something years to win set. Jimmy Johnson won his 7 in about, what, 8-9 year span?
Yeah, but I just saw
that
Petty was pretty close. I mean, he didn't win as many in a row, but Petty pretty much dominated through the 70s.
Yeah, but, Petty was running gas in his line, man. I think Richard Petty cheated. Like, I've heard that he had fuel in his roll bar and stuff, like his roll cage. I've heard that there's stories that Richard Petty, and he was already sponsored. Most of the people he raced against wasn't near sponsored like he was in his early days when he was really winning. He definitely had an advantage back then.
Sure he did.
But then, like Davey Allison or one of them Allison boys come along, and the Waltrip family come along.
Yeah.
That was but man, now the pit crews and stuff are like, a lot of them dudes play college football and stuff. Them pit crews are athletes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The dude just changing the tires and running the jack, like, probably don't want to get in a fight with those dudes. They big, man, they make them run. They have to work it. They don't just, like, they do the stuff they do, but then they go and they run sprints, and they run distance, and they lift weights. And, it's very physically, like, you have to, if you look at back in the day, NASCAR, like on pit road, you got some dudes with some beer guts and stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, nah, man, if these dudes just like stand there, everybody's all cut
they're
up.
all ripped up, yeah.
They're like they're ready.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Over the wall, here comes the car.
Well, I'll tell you another athlete, a female athlete that I think is one of the best at what she does is Lindsey Vonn.
Yeah.
I like her. I've always liked her.
Oh, yeah.
She's she's good at what she does. And whenever she wrecked and messed up her body, boy, that was a bad one.
Yeah.
She's trying to make a comeback, I think, though.
Yeah. Hopefully. That's so it's never the same after something like that, I feel like.
Yeah.
My favorite, unfortunately, and most players, especially the ones that played against him, will say Barry Bonds is the best baseball player. They don't give a damn what he did.
Yeah.
Well, so he was juicing late in his later part of his career when he was playing in San Francisco. So instead of hitting a home run over the wall into the crowd, he hit it into the ocean instead. Like, he still hit it out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so, like, I seen Chipper Jones for the Braves talking about it. He goes, we play a three game series over the weekend with San Francisco. He goes, Barry probably wouldn't see but 3 or 4 pitches the whole weekend to get the hit, and he would absolutely murder everyone he got a chance to.
Yeah.
He goes, we're either walking him or, whatever, like, we're pitching around him, we're not throwing him anything to hit, but the few times when we do, he makes us pay every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude got. I seen Barry Bonds get walked with bases loaded one time.
And I don't doubt it. I mean,
Man, like that's, Randy and I both pitch, and Randy is he's so good at throwing strikes, he's almost a batting practice. Randy depends on his defense to make plays.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he throws a really pretty ball, he don't mess around.
Yeah.
Like,
let's get the game rolling.
I can throw strikes pretty much when I want to, but I want you to hit the worst pitch you can possibly hit.
Yeah, get a chance to get you out.
So, like, I'm going to, like, a lot of people, like, if I remember, oh, okay, this guy swings at the first pitch. Your first pitch is going to be something outside or high, or, like, I'm going to try to get you to hit a bad pitch.
Yeah. Get 5 feet over the plate. I'm like, damn it, I'm hitting it. I don't give
Yeah, because some of those dudes, they're going to swing no matter what. I'm like, okay, well, you swing at this then.
Yeah.
But, hey, so I didn't tell you, Friday night, playing this tournament, I hadn't told the story, have I?
Oh, no, not to them, no.
Okay. So this guy, I would play ball with this dude forever. I didn't realize, sliding into third base, he broke his wrist in 3 places. Young boy, real fast, good outfielder, great hitter. And I didn't even know his hand was hurting. I didn't see it happen. I didn't notice for some reason, but when he went up to bat, at the last second, he swung with one hand and hit a freaking laser base hit. And I was like, what is he doing? And it was like, he hurt his wrist. And I was like, dude, I said, what's up? He said, man, I broke my wrist. I was like, and it's very similar to my break where that's what these tattoos are all about, is my plate and pins that's in there. I was like, damn, dude. Man, he kept playing. He batted we was getting near the end. He batted like 4 times, one-handed. I don't think he might have got out one time with one hand back. It was hitting some good shots. And he so this was and I told him, I said, man, I'm sorry you broke your wrist. I messaged him. I said, dude, you did something legendary that night. I said, I've been playing ball for a long time. I've played a lot. I played with some great ball players. Our third baseman didn't catch a cold that night. The guy that was playing third for us, he literally probably missed like 12 balls that were routine. Like he just couldn't bend over and get them. Because I was like, man, I don't really like to play where I can hit a missile over there. I know what I can hit that way, so I don't like playing over there.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, man, most of them I would have caught those. And like, I don't know, it's just. But anyway, he went over there. He switched with that guy. He had his broken wrist behind his back. And he'd been hit with one hand like 4 or 5 times. He had his left hand, broken left wrist, 3 places behind his back, and was holding his glove, which would normally be on his left hand, was holding it in his right hand. Batter comes up, hits a hard ball on the ground, somewhere 1 hopping, 2 hopping, hard at third base. He's holding his glove by the back of the glove and catches the ball and flips his glove. The ball hits his chest, and he catches it in his hand and just lets his glove fall through the ground and threw me the best ball I had through to me at first base all night.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
I was like...
Did y'all win that game?
Yes.
Okay.
By a lot. I looked at Randy and I was like... did that happen? And Randy goes... You did see that he flipped that glove and bounced that ball off his chest. And he was holding the glove. He caught the ball, flipped did something with the glove, and like I said, the ball hit his chest, and he used his hand and
just like it was normal.
Just let the glove fall out of the way and fired it across there out. Dude wasn't even close. I was like,
he should have got game ball or whatever y'all do with that
game ball, man. He should have got like. Man, he's got a legendary story.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is he hit earlier that night, because he's a younger guy. He goes, I said, because I thought that him and this other guy usually partner together. He goes, I don't partner with anybody. I was like, you don't? I said, damn, man. I said, sometimes Randy don't want to play and stuff that's further away and stuff. Like, he can't always play. He goes, man, if Randy ain't playing, I'll partner with you anytime. And I was like, done.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
You got it, dude.
Yeah,
I'll pick you first every time.
Yeah, like even if me and Randy's on a team, I'll do everything to get you on my, because he's a good, fast, good ball player.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
I
guy.
mean, obviously so.
Felt terrible. He messaged, was it me or Randy one, and said that he wants to come down Friday night and be on our team and not play. He just wants to run bases for us. He's fast. And I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'll get
that's
on
cool.
second base. Hey, I started off Friday night with a triple. And remember I said that I had a lot of, my adrenaline was up on
Yep,
Friday.
you were all pumped
and Randy, I was hitting Friday night. I started off my first I led off like my first at bat was a triple. And the rest, even Randy was over there with his wife and Tina and stuff, and was like, man, Pete's on one tonight, ain't he? Well, he's killing.
Yeah, I remember you said you hit good, and you said Randy hit good that night too.
Yeah, both of us did. We was, because when we got there, because it's a draft thing, the team we were on was straight. We were good. And they ended up coming in second, and probably because they took us off that team.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, probably so.
Something happened, and there were some people that were on the way, so they had a chance to add another team. So it delayed everything by about 15 minutes. So they did a expansion draft.
I got you.
Randy and I were 1 and 2 in the expansion draft. And what's funny is we're 53 and 63. Let's be real. But Randy can play. I'm telling you, my buddy Randy's 63. He can play. He's good. He's still really good. Not as good as he used to be, but still better than most of the people out there. But it's like I said, it's flattering that they have us rated that high. It really is. But man, it's not right. There's some of these young boys, like I said, it's flattering. And 20 years ago, absolutely, we should have been. That's where we should have been. But like sometimes it's like, man, like
they got y'all living in y'all's heyday.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but if we have like Friday, we probably, if the rest of the team would have been okay, we probably would have, because we probably exceeded those expectations. But I mean, we were freaking on fire. Both of us were. Like, it was like, every time we got back, it was pretty much like you knew it was going to be a hit.
Yeah,
like we was on it. Yeah. I hit several line drives over the shortstop head, just sizzling.
Hell yeah. Well, I can think of another athlete. This one's going to be tough to beat. And like bodybuilding is athletic. That's an athlete. It's going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The actor?
The actor, before he was an actor, he was Mr. Universe.
Mr. Olympia, whatever.
Have you seen that documentary that they have on Netflix about him?
No.
Dude, it's great. It's really, really good. He talks about how, who his person that he wanted to be like was whenever he was young, and talked about how he got to meet him whenever he was a little bit older, and that guy's wife taught Arnold how to pose and how to start working out other parts like his legs and his calves and stuff, because he had like the great body from the waist up, but whenever he was younger and didn't like work out his lower body good enough, and he talks about all that stuff. Then talked about whenever he came over here and hanging out in the U.S., working out and doing his thing.
Oh, well, who's the greatest hockey player ever?
Oh, Wayne Gretzky,
the great one.
That's right.
The great.
I don't know much about hockey, but I know
think
that
somebody passed him on the all-time scoring.
Really?
I think so. But you know what iconic thing Wayne Gretzky was a major part of, one of the biggest thing in American sports history.
I don't think I do.
You couldn't have been no bigger than a squirrel. Chris, in 1980, the United States and Russia played in a gold medal game at the Olympics. And Russia used their pros, and they were all older, and our team was a bunch of young guys, and they had this dude named Gretzky on there.
We did?
Yes. It was called the Miracle on Ice, brother.
How the hell did we have him? He's not U.S.?
Gretzky?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did Gretzky play for United States Olympics in the Miracle on Ice? Oh, He wasn't on that team.
Okay, as I was gonna say, that's Canadian.
Wow! I might have to check this dude that passed the score. And man, for some reason I thought Gretzky was in that game, but no, dude. I was like 8 years old. Whatever. That was a big deal.
Yeah,
Dude, that was the Miracle on Ice. You have to look it up. Like that was one of those things that probably one of the 10 most watched things in TV history.
that's whenever we had some issues going on with Russia, I guess.
Oh, well, we always have.
I mean, I guess that was one of the tension times or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know if Reagan was president then or Carter was president. It was right around. Yeah, it was. But
are they even letting Russians compete in the Olympics yet? Because they had like that doping thing or whatever they were doing, and they calling it another team. They can't call it the Russia team. They've been calling it something else with the ones that are trying to compete. But
this dude, if that passed Gretzky, he might be better. I don't know. Like,
Man,
'cause I don't follow hockey that close.
I don't either. But I mean, I imagine that's some tough words right there. What you're saying, if there's some hockey
I'm going to say Gretzky.
Greg watches hockey. I know.
Satan plays in the NHL.
What?
Satan. That's what it says on the back of his damn shirt. Like, that is just a gangster hockey name, I'm telling you. Like, I don't know if that dude's any good or not, but
I
think it's pronounced Satan.
Okay.
Or Satan or something, but it's spelled Satan.
I mean,
like, like, can you imagine your kid goes to school, be like, my friend's going to come over and spend the night this weekend. Be like, really? What's his name? Ivan Satan. What? How do you spell that last name? I don't know, like Satan. I don't know what.
Well, what's the big deal?
Don't bring that to my house.
Yeah. Well,
what do you wish for? I watched first Wishmaster. You have to pay to watch the second one. First one's free on YouTube.
nah.
Shiesty move.
I don't even know
It's good. It's
Wishmaster.
Like, Wishmaster. It's actually like, what are your wishes? What do you wish for? Is that what you desire?
Oh my God!
It's actually pretty good, man. It kind of sounds like Sling Blade, but all the good scenes where he's in jail and he in jail. He is straight making it happen. This dude's because he's talking to this one dude. He goes, "Did I hear you say you want your lawyer to fuck himself?" And a few minutes later, that dude's in there with his lawyer, and his lawyer's sitting there going, "Good news, I think the search was illegal. I think I can beat this case." And all of a sudden, his lawyer's like, like,
oh my God!
It's like that, but that's what he wished for.
That's horrible.
He's like, "Tell your friends," before he goes to see the lawyer.
What kind of stupid ass stuff are you watching on
crazy,
YouTube,
dude.
man?
I come across something real or something on TikTok or something. I was like, man, I'm about to go check this out. It's actually pretty good. I watched the first one. I was mad. I haven't got to watch the second one yet.
Oh man.
But yeah. Now, when it boils down to it, okay, let me really. Yes, I'm 1,000% on this. My all-time favorite athlete of all time. Number one in your scorebook. Number one in your heart. Pete Moss. I'm my favorite athlete. Like, I have the most confidence in me over anybody. I don't care if it's if I fail in a situation to try to where it's up to me to win or lose a game. Like, I'm not afraid to take that chance. I if it has to be like, yeah.
Did y'all see how big his head just blew up for a second? It took up the whole screen, y'all.
I've always been my favorite athlete since I was a little kid. Even when because I played quarterback growing up, I loved Dan Marino. I was a Dolphins fan. I lived in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought you were Dan Marino.
I wasn't a great runner. Neither was Marino. He had a cannon. I didn't have a cannon. I was just really, really accurate with my throws.
All right.
What with the distance I did have, I was pinpoint.
Yeah.
I could knock a dime out of the sky. I was really. I could throw a touch pass. When most kids were just running the ball, most teams were just running the ball. We could throw it because some of the stuff I could do.
Yeah. I can think of one that I like. One of my, and I'm not doing.
Where do I rank on your top 10?
You think you're in my top 10?
I'm not.
So, here's what we'll go with. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
As the best wrestler?
No, as being a top athlete in general. Just being, one of my favorite athletes. Man, come on, dude.
He didn't make it in football.
He did make it in football.
No,
He messed his leg up or whatever. He played with
Well, that's one thing about the
Warren
goats. That's
Sapp.
one thing about the goats is they don't. He played for the University of Miami. One thing about the goats is they don't get hurt. They play.
man.
That's what makes them goats.
Man, and maybe so, but he's still one of my favorite athletes. I mean,
Bo Jackson's the best athlete that ever walked the planet.
I was thinking about him before we got started.
Don't just go look at Bo Jackson's football highlights and baseball highlights,
and how long he played.
Not very long because he hurt his hip.
I know.
Like some of Bo Jackson's got some of his throws from the outfield to throw runners out. He throws a dude out from the fence in left field. Harold Reynolds, I think it was. He's like lightning fast. He like led the league in stolen bases.
Oh yeah,
and he's already rounded third before Bo's got the ball, and Bo threw him out at home plate.
he did.
From like I showed you, didn't I?
Hell yeah, both threw that
It's
ball
over
was been
300
going.
feet.
That ball was going 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
He just picked it up and he was at the fence in the corner in foul territory, and
that was
like,
impressive.
the dude didn't even have a chance to slide because he's like I didn't think he had no idea that the ball was even gonna get there. It's incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely a good one.
And this football, I don't know if you guys remember how big Brian Bosworth was at Oklahoma. I think he was a Heisman candidate. Actually, he linebacker for Oklahoma.
Did he play for the Steelers?
Seattle.
Okay.
But him and Bo might have been in the same Heisman class actually.
Really?
Bosworth was he was the Heisman playing linebacker, not winner, but candidate. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Definitely like Butkus Award winner and all that for linebacker of the year and stuff.
Yeah.
And he talked a lot of junk because back then the Seahawks were in the AFC and the Raiders were both in the West, so they played twice a year, Monday Night Football. Bosworth talking, man, shit, I'm gonna lock Bo Jackson down. I'm gonna light him up tonight, bro. And Bosworth was bigger than Bo Jackson, but Bo Jackson was country big. He's from Alabama, man.
Oh yeah.
That boy was just country cornbread strong and fast, but man, he put his helmet in he run Brian Bosworth over so bad that Brian Bosworth got to go on to Hollywood and be a movie star. Because he's been in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he ever win the Super Bowl? No.
No.
What are most of the people that you see on TV and all that, what did they all... Like when you get to that Super Bowl, you're playing for more than just winning that game.
Oh, yeah.
You're playing for your... Look at all the people on the pregame stuff.
That's right.
Y'all got that ring or two.
Oh, yeah.
That's very important.
Oh, yeah. Tom Brady
even,
on there.
Even at low levels, like locally where you live at, you're playing for your livelihood for the rest of your life. Like that's a big ass football game.
Oh yeah.
The Super Bowl. It's a big deal to win it for all those guys.
Man, you go to Disneyland.
Yeah. But
or Disney World, whatever.
Chris, I can't believe that I'm not in your top 10. What do I have to accomplish to be in your top 10?
I don't know, but
Because I'm going to have to set my,
You got a ways to go before you get in my top 10.
Like, I know it wouldn't happen, but if I could somehow get Jake Paul, I'd have to try, because he's in shape. I'd have to get right and train up. If I dropped Jake Paul inside of 45 seconds and didn't take the dive, would you put me in your top 10?
Yeah, I'd put you in top 5, because I hate that boy.
All right, line it up.
Yeah, let's get it going.
Jake,
man,
it don't have to be public. It can be in a sparring session, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, somebody said that to Jake Paul. Jake, first round. I need 4 months advance notice.
4 months. What you gonna do?
I'll be right.
You think you gonna get up and train every day?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what Mike Tyson did. You saw what the hell happened to him.
I ain't taking a dive.
I'll give it to Jake Paul.
And I promise, if I get a chance, I'm gonna clip him on the chin, and he gonna know I did.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. He's a big boy, and he's in really good shape, and he probably can fight.
Oh yeah, he's good, but
I don't think he's as good as what the media puts him out to be, man. I don't.
No, he don't understand. I'm gonna tell him when they're like, "All right, keep your hands to this." I'm like, man, just because my best friend Chris said that the only way I can be in his top 5 is I got to start you in the first round. Like, don't take this personal.
I would love to see that. I would.
The whole world, like, can you imagine how the internet would troll him? They'd be like,
oh, if he lost?
You let Ty Moss's dad knock you out? The iPhone skateboarding kid from back in the day, you let his dad knock you out?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hadn't Ty got older and got a kid and a family and stuff now? And you let his dad put you to sleep? Like, we remember him from the Torment Tuesday videos.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, that'd be a glorious time.
Oh, my God. I don't like that guy. I don't really know why either. I don't really have a big reason to not like him, but I just think he is the biggest doofus in the world.
The only reason, like, of course I'm doing it for the money too, but I want to get in Chris's top 5. That would.
Oh, well, this podcast is a partnership, so you can split the money with me.
Talking about the part where I'm going out and possibly getting punched in the face and the body and
yes,
stuff?
because you want to be in my top 5, so that means that it's still a part of this podcast.
Nah, that part of the money, you get no piece of that.
No. Oh no, you got to bring the contract to me.
Well, keep track of it, because for every time I get hit and where I get hit, I get to hit you one time. You have to stand there like, all right, go ahead.
Let's see how much money it's worth first. But
nah, man, you got to go there and take that medicine. Wow.
But the Pauls, I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like his brother either, but I think I have more respect for his brother than I do for Jake. I mean, at least Logan.
I don't know about now. He's been training for 4 or 5 years. When he first started, like when he beat Nate Robinson, the basketball player, was fighting other YouTube. Then, plus that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. But now, he's got pretty good. He's been in there with some really good fighters.
He has.
Even if it has paid him to take a dive and stuff for him.
Yeah, I mean, his training videos and stuff, man. I mean, he's working. He's putting in the work. He probably isn't that bad of a fighter, like I said, but he's definitely, there's some money thrown around for him to win, because I don't think he should have beat some of them people that he's beat.
But, Bird would be one of my all-time, because he's a trash talk.
Yeah.
Bird would come out of timeout and tell you what the play was.
Yeah.
Make his own team mad. Like, why ain't you telling him? Be like, don't matter. They can't stop me. We get mad at the other team, and because if they'd have a white guy guarding him, it would offend him.
Oh yeah. Hey, he was good. I didn't watch much NBA stuff, but if I had to pick somebody that I thought that was the best, it'd be Jordan.
When I was young, I'd heard that Larry Bird story. So, you know what I would do? Why y'all got a white boy? If they was both on the team, I would like, oh, y'all got a white boy on me.
Give him a little chuckle.
I was the only white kid on my team.
Yeah.
But if they put a white boy on me, I'd be like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'd tell them, I'd be like, is your mom and daddy and grandma and grandpa up there? I'm about to torch you up. I'm about to score on you at will in front of your family. Like, they're going to have to put somebody else on me. You know you can't guard me.
Hey, well, that's a good thing.
That's why little stuff like that makes me my favorite athlete.
All right, well, you can be your favorite, I guess. Let's see what people say about that.
Today's NBA is still playing. That guy that Gilchrist Alexander that plays for Oklahoma City, he's young. I like his game. We'll see. Cooper Flagg, the kid that just come out of Duke that went to Dallas. I like his game. I think he's at the same age. He's better than LeBron was.
Yeah, so the guy that I said I would pick to play you and Ty and ball, his name's Paul. And I asked Paul what he thought, because he watches a lot of college and a little bit of the NBA stuff. But I asked him what he thought about Cooper Flagg, and he was like, man, the game that he played, he was like, he scored like 10 points real fast. And my buddy Paul was like, yeah, man, he's like, that kid might be the real deal.
Oh, he definitely is. Hold on. Let me show you something, Chris. Let me get a little. Now, you notice at the beginning right here? Watch. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. Like, I'll wait on him to come out there. Look, I'm like, come on, man. Come on out here. Watch this. Listen to what he says. Like, you see that? That's smooth, doesn't it? He said, I didn't jump. Okay, watch this. All right, you didn't jump. Watch this. Oh, whoops. Oh, did you jump that time?
That's you out there?
Yes. Wait a minute. Watch my boy. Now, my boy Todd, he's going to net one from the top of the key.
Wide open.
Net. And wait a minute. Watch what Todd does right here. He's going to get a rebound. Look. And he's going to go up. He's going to stop. Little pump. No, just get it right here. There you go. Thank you.
Boom. Look at that.
Let's go play some basketball.
I done told you I ain't playing the ball.
But that first one, nice. Like that little.
That wasn't bad. Yeah, the first one wasn't bad right there.
Like little big boy come out, like sitting there, like, are you gonna come out and guard me or what? And as soon as he come out, I just blew right past.
Yeah, he did. I didn't even jump or nothing. I'm like, hey, well.
Hold on, let's. He said, I didn't jump. Look, here's the shot. Listen. I didn't jump. Yeah, whatever, man. You got hooped on.
That's one thing about basketball. I've never been really good. I can play, but I'm not real good. But basketball is full of trash talk, man. More so than I think other sports, man. Those basketball players, they talk some mad shit.
Football gets, I don't know, man. It's basketball or football? Well, I don't know. Baseball too.
Football gets tough whenever somebody gets hurt. If one of the team gets hurt, somebody, that's whenever shit starts going haywire in the NFL.
One of my favorite baseball players is definitely Pete Rose.
Obviously.
Do you think Babe Ruth would have been as good today in today's baseball as he was back then?
Probably not.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, some of the places he played at, hit home runs. Babe Ruth played at the Polo Grounds. It's 500 feet to dead center.
True.
Babe Ruth hit home runs at the Polo Grounds.
Damn.
Yeah. What's that other field?
And he, back then the athletes, they weren't muscly built. They were just big men.
Man, he drank and stuff all the time and smoked and.
I mean, yeah, him especially.
I don't know if he would. I don't know, man. I don't know.
They throw the ball a lot harder, I think, these days. I mean, you get.
There was fast pitchers back then. It's hard, man.
You don't know if they were throwing 100-mile-an-hour balls, so I don't think they were.
Yeah. Nolan Ryan, best pitcher.
Oh yeah, that I remember Nolan Ryan.
And he did it until he was like 45. When Nolan Ryan was already in his 40s, and I don't know if you remember the name Robin Ventura. He probably made the All-Star team a few times. He's a good baseball player. Poor Robin. And Robin Ventura was like probably about 28 at the time, I'm guessing. And Nolan Ryan was already into his 40s. And, Nolan Ryan threw heat, man. He threw gas.
Oh, yeah.
He threw like a 15-inning game one time.
Yeah. I know he was a beast.
Like, he was just ridiculous.
He caught him
on like 4 days rest. But anyway, he hit Robin Ventura, and Robin Ventura decided to charge the mound on Nolan Ryan.
Oh. Nolan beat the shit out of him.
As he come at him, he was swinging, and none of them connected, and Nolan Ryan just casually went, whoop. Somehow he caught him. He literally he like just threw his arm up and caught him in the headlock and brought his head right down, and it was just boom, 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 boom. Hey, did y'all see this? I am kicking the shit out of him. Like, it's too casual how he did it.
So for me, baseball pitchers, I remember I was living in Washington State whenever Randy Johnson was the pitcher for the
Mariners.
Seahawks. Yeah. I almost said the Seahawks.
I
almost said the Seahawks. But yeah, the Mariners.
Oh, he was nasty too.
Yeah, because that was Ken Griffey Jr. was also on that team.
You ever seen the bird video of Randy Johnson?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So a pigeon flies across while he's pitching a white colored pigeon.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and it hits the pigeon, and the pigeon literally just explodes.
Oh, it disintegrates, man.
It's crazy. I guess team is back.
Yeah, I imagine so, the way they're acting down there. But yeah, Randy Johnson was a beast. I don't know much about baseball either, but the 90s Braves, I know all of those names pretty good. Chipper Jones.
They only won it once. So.
In general, they've only won one time?
Well, I think since then they won one more maybe, but that team, when your generation, yeah, they was, because all the old ladies were here, my grandma, aunts, like people, like they all watched. I mean, that was when it was on TBS. The Braves was, it was a big thing right here.
It was like Steve Abbott was the pitcher or something?
He was one of them. They had Maddox and Tom Glavine and Smoltz.
That's Smoltz. Holy
Chipper
Smoltz.
Jones.
That's right. I remember
Dale
Smoltz.
Murphy played for him way back. And
yeah. They had a beast of a team back then, man. Hall of Famers, probably.
Some of them, but Andrew Jones, the outfielder, he was a good ball player. They had, But yeah, man, they disappointed their fans a few times in the end.
What you gonna do, man? It's sports. Too much gambling involved.
Yeah, but you gotta, when my grandma was upset because y'all lost, it kind of makes me mad, man. Y'all could have tried harder. You could have played better.
You could have put together a
Like
better team.
and my son's a Braves fan. He loves the Braves.
Yeah.
They're having a rough year.
Yeah, well, you know how it is in sports, man. It's always next year.
Man, baseball's so long. They play 160 games. It's unless you're like, they're probably, I don't know. They're not out of it yet. They've had a rough time of it. They'll have to really turn it around, but not yet.
Yeah. I don't know. The Braves, they don't strike me as like, the Cleveland Indians from the 90s, Major League, I don't know if they can turn it around like that.
No. Major League was a good sports movie. That Moneyball movie with Brad Pitt and Jonas Hill. I mean, that's a true story, guys. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Moneyball. That is literally based on a true story. And they won 20. They set the record. They won 21 games in a row.
Heck yeah.
That's freaking crazy. Off a computer system, putting the team together.
Yep.
With minimal money.
There's no better sports movie than Remember the Titans.
It's really good. Varsity Blues is good.
Remember?
Blue Chips with Nick Nolte. It's got Shaq in it, Penny Hardaway.
That one's all right.
He has
Remember the Titans will make me cry. That's like my man cry movie.
Rudy's first movie that ever made me cry. When they carried him off the field, I caught myself. I was like, God dang it, Rudy.
This is the man, Rudy.
Man, for real, dude. And because when I first heard about it, and I remember it was on HBO and I heard about it, so I was like, man, I didn't know the story at all.
I'm pretty sure Montana was on that team on the bench.
He may have been. But you know what else? You can pull it up and look at it if you don't. Let me just turn the volume down. Rudy did make a play. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But Rudy was offsides. Way offsides. He was lined up offsides. There's video evidence of it. The video does not lie.
Yeah, he was off.
Have you ever seen on College Game Day on ESPN when they were like, if there's a big game, they'll do the show from that campus where they're playing at?
Yeah.
There's always a sign that somebody holds up that says Rudy was offsides.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's as notorious as the John 3:16 sign. Rudy was offsides at a college football game. But of course, Pete Rose. I got my nickname for Pete Rose, so he's definitely one of my favorites too. Charlie Hustle.
Montana got hurt that year, and had to ride the bench.
So he knew Rudy.
There's the documentary with Joe Montana. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. It's good, man. It's really cool. They talked about how you wasn't supposed to use that red telephone or something for regular calls, and Joe said that he'd be down there talking to his wife on the sidelines.
It was before the internet. I remember like when I was in elementary school, when you had to read books and stuff, like for whatever. Like I probably read every athlete. Like I've read a couple a couple biographies about Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle.
Those are probably good ones.
Bart Starr.
Well, I thought you were about to say Bret the Hitman Hart for a second.
Like just really there's I can't remember right, but like dozens of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like.
And that's cool. Those are inspirational people, man. They made a difference in the sports.
Who's the all-time best announcer? And if you say Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, the best announcer?
Chris Collinsworth is the worst announcer in any sports ever.
Oh, it's John Madden, dude.
There's somebody you forgot about.
Was it his boy? Was it Madden's buddy?
His before Madden, probably.
Wait.
Here.
Yeah, what's his name?
At Pete's house to debate the best athletes of all
Kosar.
times.
What's his name? I can't remember his name.
Howard Kosar?
Is it?
Howard Cosell, man.
Cosell, yeah, okay. Cosell. I couldn't get it.
What was the tragic news that Howard Cosell broke to the world on Monday Night Football?
that the on Monday Night Football. That's not about the astronauts whenever they
It
blew
was
up.
huge.
Fuck.
People mourned. He broke the news.
Was it whenever the Explorer or whatever it is blew up?
The Challenger?
The Challenger? That was in the morning, wasn't it?
Yep. I watched 2008.
Yes, I don't know. I can't think about the
John Lennon.
Oh man, did he really? He's the one
On
that
Monday Night Football, he announced it. They were
Wow.
out. It was in, was that 81?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
No, I think it was.
What year was John Lennon shot?
Dick Vitale. That's who
19.
Gregory said.
Oh, he gets on my nerves. Oh my gosh.
I am Howard Cosell.
I mean, I know Dick Vitale's been doing the college basketball for a long time, but like I don't know, man.
Not your guy?
A lot of times I don't always agree with his assessment of talent. I hadn't always agreed with his assessment of talent and who the best players was and so not always. Like, yeah, I never really liked Dick Vitale.
When it comes to people talking about players, I don't think that there was any two people better than Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless talking about athletes.
Oh yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, I think that was the best show that was out there, and I think that was the downhill spiral, man. Whenever Shannon left that show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I don't watch it. I mean, I watch some sports stuff, but that's one that I
while we're
watch
speaking
religiously.
about that stuff in that, like, I don't do politics on our stuff, but you remember when Trump first, 14 or 15, probably late 14, mid 14, 2014, when he said he was going to run for president. Mm-hmm. And everybody kind of made a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And then he come down the escalator and said he was. And everybody still kind of made a joke out of it and stuff, right? And then he ended up being the president. All right. So I think that, do you know who I think is going to be the Democratic nominee in 2028?
Oh, yeah, we talked about this.
I've said, like, I'm telling you guys,
we've called that out.
Stephen A. Smith is going to be, I really think it's going to be him. And a lot of people are like, oh, there's no way. Like, man, first off, that dude knows more 5-syllable words than anybody. He's so smart, and like you don't want to do, like, he's going to shred anybody in a debate.
He probably
because he's very smart. He will come prepared.
And that's what he does for a living, anyway.
Yeah, and even on, policy and stuff like that. And you know what? He might be the best person for that party. Honestly, from what I've seen, hearing him talk, hearing other people,
he's getting ready to get canceled. Oh, said he's getting ready to get canceled.
I don't know, man. He's hard, like, because he's spread himself to a little bit of everybody. Like, I don't unless he's done something that I don't know about, but as much crap and stuff as he talks, he can't possibly have much dirt on him.
Dude, you never know, man.
He plays a hitman on General Hospital too.
Does he?
Or something like that.
That's
He's buddies with some gangster on there because my mom watches General Hospital. I come in, I was like, "What's Stephen A. Smith doing it on General Hospital?" And then they joke with him about it and call him Hollywood and stuff.
Pete's really the one watching that General Hospital. His mom, he talks to his mom about it. She's like, "Pete, I don't care about that."
I have no idea who Luke and Laura are.
I don't even know the names.
Man, that was like in the 80s. That was a big deal, though, Luke and Laura.
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know who's watching right now, but you guys, if you're old enough to remember, Luke and Laura they were a couple in General Hospital. It was a big deal.
All right.
I don't know. I don't remember why it was a big deal, but it was the thing of the summer one year.
All right.
They're flaying or whatever.
All right, well.
Yeah, you never watched any soap opera? My aunt used to watch The Bold and the Beautiful.
I can't remember that one that Brandy used to watch, but that's the one that I did watch whenever I was home during that time. It was one of them. I remember there was a couple of like twin guys, and the one brother got not alive anymore, and then his evil twin brother came along, like the other brother had never passed away, and they keep the same people on those shows for like 50 years.
I love it. No,
Greg said he doesn't think Epstein lists are important, and people were boycotting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that either.
I don't know if there's a list or if there's not a list, but like that started like what 5 years ago or more now.
Yeah, man, everybody knows there was a list of people. I mean,
There was something I don't know.
Big parties over there when they were doing nasty shit.
It's been over 5 years, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or more.
Yeah. Or more.
We ain't seen it.
Probably not happening.
We're not gonna see. Like, I don't know.
That's the same thing with the Diddy list, man. We're never gonna see all the people that was over there. And all
that
the
was
nasty
my
stuff
whole
they
thing
did.
about the damn Diddy trial. I want to see who did. But man, there's another Biggie song. Can't listen to Biggie no more, man, because fucking Diddy's in there, nasty baby old rubbing down pervert.
I told you, man. I will forever picture Diddy.
Diddy's gross, man.
He's over there covered in baby oil, and then he's drinking it, squirting the bottle. That's how I picture Diddy in my mind these days.
Oh my gosh, I just like there's like
You're right.
What song was it we was listening to the other day? I was doing the Monkey Room and there was a Biggie song on and it's that what does he say at the beginning of it? Something Circus Magazine pictures of Heavy D and
That's Juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was going on with it, and then all of a sudden, you hear freaking Diddy in the background. I can see him sitting there doing this little.
Yeah,
I was like,
he was all, I'm getting all the stuff. Me and
I immediately thought of Suge Knight going, if you don't want your producer to be all up singing and dancing in your songs, come to Death Row.
Yeah.
At that award, like,
shit. Tell you what, man.
I can't listen. I'm sorry, Biggie, but. Like you're probably gonna fall out of some people's top 5 and stuff because of this.
Yeah,
you're like that. That's what. But that's back to my point. That's what I wanted to know about the Diddy stuff. Like, cause man, if you were doing stuff to people against their will, I'm not gonna listen to your music. I'm not gonna watch your movies. I'm not gonna support you. Like
that's right.
You need what you deserve. If that's how it was. If it was consenting, nasty motherfuckers, that's fine. Diddy's nasty.
I mean,
like, if anything that girl testified about him is true, if it's true, if that stuff about nip, that's freaking nasty. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but oh my god.
Dude, for whatever people's sexual preferences are, whatever rocks your boat, man. But as long as you're not messing with young folks, you do. I guess you do whatever you want. But, in my mind, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with, all of let me put it this way. I don't want to do any of that stuff that Diddy was, that they've said that he's been doing. So I'll just leave it there.
and I will forever say that boys, no matter how they feel inside or how they want to identify, biological males should not be able to compete against in an all-girl sport.
No, it works both ways, man.
If a girl wants to come and go against the boys, that's fine.
You think? Now, I don't think they have co-ed sports, and they need to leave it in co-ed sports if that's what you want to do.
There's not going to be any pro co-ed sports, but I mean, that's just
You're wrong about that because there are. Curling. There are co-ed.
Curling is not a sport. Curling is something you do when you drink beer, Chris.
Curling is in the Olympics, therefore it is a sport.
So is breakdancing, and that girl from Australia
that was not breakdancing.
If Turbo or Ozone would have been there from the Breaking movie, they would have smashed that shit.
Man. Yeah,
when
dude.
Turbo went down into the windmill, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. He'd get that shit going, look like a damn ceiling fan going around.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's not a sport.
That was really, what's the word I'm looking for, man? That was something that you just wouldn't think would happen.
What was the best Olympic moment? And this dude's like, he's the GOAT pole vaulter.
Oh, you talking about the guy with the penis?
Yeah,
man. I mean, the guy had a great big penis, man. I mean, it's the truth.
Like, you can mess up in sports. You can mess up in sports, and you can come up short in sports. You can have bad stuff happen to you. You can have like you don't you miss a shot, or you lose, or you like somebody like. There's a lot of ways you could not win.
You're right.
But when you clear a pretty freaking high distance, but your slong happens to catch the bar just a little bit. and the whole world sees it. There is a worse way to lose, brother. Like, you ain't got to hang your head, not near a bit.
Yeah, head high for that one, buddy. Because I mean, dude, it was on the news. They paused that clip of that guy's manhood sitting on the bar.
You know, it reminded me because when I was in high school, they were doing track and field tryouts, and I went out there, had me a pole, and I was going to do the pole vault. And when I walked up, the coach was like, "No."
Man,
I was like, "Why?" He's like, "No."
Well, that is going to get caught on the bar.
I had the shorts on from back then. He's like,
"Oh my God,
no.
dude!"
He's like, "No." So I can totally relate with that guy.
Oh man,
I didn't get to do the pole vault because the same thing probably would happen to me.
Yeah, he definitely has the best.
Didn't feel bad for that dude at all.
Yeah,
like I said, there's a billion ways to lose in a sport. That's not the worst.
Oh, man.
That is not the fucking worst way to lose. I'm sorry, but it's absolutely not. Like,
you know, it's kind of an embarrassing moment, but at the same time, it's kind of a proud moment.
Whatever the rest of the time he was there in the Olympic Village, he probably quite enjoyed his time.
I'm sure he did. They were like, "Hey, Mr. So-and-so, you know, we caught you on the news tonight."
Yeah.
We're like, "Yeah, you did, girl."
But yeah, my all-time favorite athlete is it was Kobe or maybe Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson lost that. I would tell Mike to his face from a distance that I lost all respect for him.
Well, I would definitely tell it to him with a distance, and you know he's still quick, so he can chase you down too. But my favorite athlete of all time, which everybody already knew beforehand, anyways, is Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Greatest football player, in my opinion. The greatest football mind.
Jerry Rice.
The greatest football mind, quarterback mind, is Peyton. He changed the game, man. He may not have won but 2 Super Bowls, but he changed the game about how quarterbacks play and think.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of quarterbacks doing what he was doing.
Not to the.
What did he get? 2 Super Bowls?
2 Super Bowls, but man, Peyton knew what the defense.
How many did his brother win?
2.
Who did he beat?
Brady.
Who always kept Peyton from winning any Super Bowls?
It was always Brady.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I always wanted Eli because I respect Brady as the best quarterback by far, but
sure.
Like I thought it would have been funny when him and his wife split up if Eli would have hooked up with Brady's wife. He beat him in the Super Bowl twice, and he'd have been with his wife.
And how did he mess that up?
What are you talking about?
How did Brady mess that up with his? What the hell's her name?
Giselle. I think she was doing the judo trainer or something because Kevin Hart had his roast. They was talking shit like, "Hey, let her have an affair with the martial arts dude, somebody whose ass you definitely can't kick," or something like that. The Tom Brady roast was ruthless.
Man,
I wouldn't agree to that.
I mean, Tom Brady is. I mean, you know, I imagine that people probably think he's a good-looking man. I mean, he's fit. I've seen him on videos with his shirt off. He's fucking cut to death. You know? Oh yeah.
Have you not ever seen his like draft day picture? He's a little.
Oh yeah, he's pudgy.
Well, just kind of skinny and.
He was loose, man. He didn't have any definition to him.
I guess clearly I don't look at Tom Brady like you do because I've never noticed that about Tom Brady, that he had any definition to him or anything like that.
Shit, man, how can you not? I mean, I've seen pictures of him with his kids out on the beach throwing ball and stuff, you know, just videos that pop up. And yeah, man.
Maybe I'm watching the passes and the catches.
Man,
more.
don't you have seen how ripped up Brady is.
Oh, Chris, my testosterone levels will not let me just look at another man without his shirt on. Like, I can't do it.
You want to see my 8-pack? I'll show you mine.
No, if you want to show them, I'll look away. But
I'm just gonna show everybody. Shit, I've been getting
too much fun. All right, guys, this has been a super fun Monday show. A little something different, a little laid back. We got the Exotic Animal World podcast coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
We're going to do a deep dive on the history of cell phones and how they've impacted our lives and everything like that. We got that one coming up.
Yeah, the phone will be good too.
And if you want to go on Facebook, it's League Joe or leaguejoe.com, and you can get to it. That is going to be our sponsor. If you do happen to go over there, tell them that Pete and Chris sent you over. That would be cool if you guys would do that. That'd be super awesome. But, yeah, that's our sponsor. I got to talk to Miss Allie and get everything officially. Everything's kind of pretty much done, but there's still a couple things I got to do for my end. I didn't get done over the weekend. But this has been a fun show. Not sure which one of those topics we're doing Friday or what we're doing Friday, but we'll have a fun show.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be maybe one of those, and we'll add in some other stuff. I've been wanting to reach out. I almost sent a message the other day, and I should have, to the Stoner Gump guy. I think that he would be funny if we could just get him. Maybe not. He lives out of state, but if we could do
video, bring him up.
Yeah, bring him up on video.
If you want me to, I can message from Monkey Booze.
Yeah, I think I didn't do it, so I think you should send him one, man. He's been doing these things that's called F Around and Find Out.
Yeah.
Man, those are great videos,
The Nerd Dork guy, I'd love to have him on, or even Richard Tyree. And I've come across him on TikTok with only like 30 people in his live, and I was trying to tell him, he just wasn't reading those comments. Like, dude, look at my following. Look at Boo's following. Look at this, like, I want to do some video, because he does the Stopping White People videos.
We need to reach out to some people.
He is super hilarious.
We need to reach out to some people and get somebody. We need to get a guest on.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna be funny. I want to.
All right. Yep.
Comedy.
So it's been a super fun episode. Everybody have a great week. We will see you guys on Friday. Unless you watch on Facebook, then you'll probably see it on Saturday. It's always the next day. It takes them forever to process.
Friday
we're
I'm going.
these live. And don't forget to check out League Joe. They did not sponsor this episode officially yet, but that is who our sponsor is. LeagueJoe.com. Check it out.
Take care of your mental health, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
All right. Everybody have a good day.